Alrighty, my friends. Remember when the natives used to attack? No worries about that anymore. Well, one of the things I was thinking might be something I could work on as a late game thing is like trying to get Spidertrons automated, but I don't know that I care to do that since I did turn down the, you know, native attacking thing. Defenses are kind of not needed anymore. I'm a little sad that I turned that off, but I'll be ready for next game to try to do better with that. Is the ultimate Factorio automation no streamer? The game plays itself. That's right. I know I can turn it back on, but I don't really want to on this one because turning it back on, I'm pretty sure wouldn't turn back on achievements. Okay, so what is slowing us down right now? Okay, our green circuits I think got behind because of copper. So hopefully that'll get caught back up. Iron. I think we need to upgrade our iron belts too. Pulling off. Not getting enough iron enough for our what are these guys called? Gear wheels. So let me do an iron upgrade as well. Definitely here. Get that upgraded. We have a couple red belts mixed in here for some reason. Okay, there. Got a red splitter here. That's too slow. Just upgrading all the things, man. Upgrading all the things. Okay. There we go. Very nice. Now we're getting the iron down here. All right. I'm kind of interested in doing another map also because I might want to plan out trains better. If I, from the beginning, decide that we're going to use more extensive trains, we would be able to, you know, plan a train route better to where the resources are. I kind of also want to do another playthrough because I'm interested in doing a different biome, because apparently I didn't even know there were different biomes in this game. I didn't know that desert was the worst for pollution spreading, because I didn't know that there were things other than desert that you could play in. All right, so there we go. How is our research coming along? We are slowed down by blue science packs not getting made fast enough. Now that's interesting. What is slowing down blue science packs? They have everything they need. Do I really just need more? How are my other science packs stand so far ahead of blue? That is weird to me. Because I have these as the fully upgraded ones. I guess I just need to place some more. Let me do, I can get like 1, 2, 3 more of these, I guess. I wonder if they're slowed down by inserters at all. I don't think they are. Let's see here. Yellow belts. Oops. What did I just do? This could be an issue. I need this to go underground to not screw anything up here. That. There. And there. And then output there. And then the productivity modules. Okay, we'll see if that helps our blue science packs speed up at least a little bit. It's strange to me how everything else is... Let me see the rate calculator on these guys. 0.642 a second compared to 0.917. How? Are blues that much slower? I'm using assembly machine 3s versus assembly machine 1s. And blue science is just going way slower. 53 seconds. Oh. Holy crap. It just is that long of a... Okay, I didn't realize that each science pack actually had a much longer construction time or whatever it is. Okay. Well, we've increased our copper production. Why do you not have power? You're plugged in, right? How is our power doing, by the way? We might actually need to increase our nuclear power a bit, honestly. I wonder, because our accumulators were used all the way up. I guess with all these beacons we're using, beacons use a lot of power, don't they? I think beacons and upgraded stuff must use more power output. Maybe I increased my nuclear a bit. Oh, we are out of low density structures. Okay, that's probably because our science is going. Oh man, we're kind of getting to the point where we're kind of done with everything, but if I just want to increase speed of things, it's just crazy amounts of like, well, I guess it would be like I could do more blue circuit production if I increase my green circuit production, which would be more copper and iron. So I'm wondering if I do want to just start a new map today. Let's see here. What can we go next? Energy weapons 8. I guess we'll just work our way through here. It could be interesting to start a new map, since this, like I said, I was gonna get all space research done, but apparently all space research is space research is infinite. Research is infinite, and I didn't realize it. And I'm interested in starting a new map because I'm interested in starting a new getting a different bus layout. If we were to start a new map and get a new bus layout, what would I want to do to make it better? Like, I have 4 rows of copper and iron. If I were to redesign from the beginning, we have 4 rows of green circuits. Are there other things that we'd want to get, that we want to change for our bus? Like, is 1 row of steel enough? Are 4 rows of iron and copper enough? Or would I want from the beginning to plan to do more than that? I wonder. Because like the layout of the bus is something that's interesting to me, because if we're going to use items like copper and iron off of the bus to create green circuits, but then we put green circuits back onto the bus, how do people like to design their bus in a way that flows well? Like, do people often use a different supply of copper and iron to do their green circuits than the copper and iron that's on their bus? Hey, what's up, Cruel Angel? A couple things you can think about trying. Make your copper and iron belts 8 wide, or feed green circuits directly to green. Green circuits directly to green. Do you mean, like that's what I'm trying, because like right now, this build didn't end up being great because I ended up changing where my green circuits go, and then half of them are going to blue, and then half are going to the bus. So I feel like my design wasn't great from the start. So I'm kind of thinking if I started a new a new map, it might be fun to have a better idea of how I want to plan my bus out from the beginning. Feed green circuits directly, you mean? So are you saying, so what I'm wondering, when you say feed green circuits directly, do you mean actually feed green circuits directly with a different source of copper and iron than the copper and iron on our bus? Because I'm kind of thinking I'd like to do a new map with an idea of how I want to design my bus system. Feed them copper and iron directly so my bus remains at 4 wide. Okay. So then the next question would be, is if I designed it that way where I'm feeding copper and iron directly to these green circuits, would I want... How would we do greens and reds? I'm interested, because I think I've seen other builds where... like green, red, and blue circuits are actually maybe not at all fed from the bus itself. Like they have their own source of materials since they use so many. Trains are a good option, yeah. Because what I'm thinking about doing is maybe starting a new map that's got richer fields, but be okay if they're spread further apart so I can use trains to bring them, and then have my bus system set up in a way that my circuits are completely separate from my bus in what's feeding them, because circuits only need copper and iron, right? Green circuits take copper and iron, a copper cable and iron. Blue circuits take sulfuric acid, but other than that, it's just reds and greens, which only take copper and iron. Is that correct? Okay, plastic. So copper and iron, and then a little bit of oil stuff mixed in, which is a little bit of an issue because the plastic is something that I'd want to go on my bus. So basically, plastic and sulfuric acid are the only things that we would want to go onto the bus. Some people make greens and reds at spots far away, then train those in. Okay. Okay, I could see that. Like you have your own iron and copper feeding into a separate red and green circuit production, and then you train or bust those in. Okay. Well, what I think I'm going to do is, this has been a very successful world. We've gotten a lot of cool blueprints we can use for our next world. I think I actually want to call this world done and start a new one. I've been enjoying Factorio enough that I feel like if we started a new world and decided how we would want to lay it out from the beginning, I feel like I could have a much neater, more well-planned out world. There's an ending rocket, isn't there? We've done that. We've sent the rocket. Is there a way to go into the rocket? Can I go into the rocket? I guess we could finish it by doing that, and I am out of power, by the way. Holy crap. Is there an actual ending to launch the rocket with your character? I don't know if I've ever done that before. When we launched our rocket, it gave us a little, like, it gave us a little thing that showed the numbers of things we've all killed. Put a car and go into a car. Okay, I have a car. Let's see here. Oh, where's my car? I think it's down by my... I think it is down by my... whatchamacallit? Yes, my... What's this stuff called? Nuclear stuff. Uranium stuff. Do you, like, put your car inside the rocket to launch it or something? Why not Spidertron? You're missing low-density structures, though. Can I help with low... It's going to be a while before this could launch, though, and I'm not sure that I actually want to wait for that. Is it being held up by the low-density structures, I'm guessing? Yeah. And those are being held up by what? Copper? Actually, copper. Okay. The girl who rated earlier mentioned playing a space mod that lets you travel between planets. Really? Is that the mod that she was talking about? How does that work? That sounds freaking sweet. What was it called? Space Factorio or something? That sounds pretty awesome. How does that work? I wonder if... The thing is, I don't know that I want to get into super more complicated builds already than what I'm playing. But if it's just the same builds, but you can go from planet to planet, now that would be kind of interesting. Let me save my game. Let's back out to main menu and look at mods. It's a lot more complicated from what you're seeing. Then I'm not sure that I might want to get into that. You have two bases, one in space and one on the ground. Let me do a search for just space. Space exploration post-process. I don't know that I'm ready. Space extension mod? I might have to look into that and do some research into that before I want to get into something crazy like that. What I think I'd like to do is actually start just a new single player game, honestly. If I were to do a new game, free play here, it might not be the mod you have seen then. Okay. Well, I might have to do some research into that. And what I think I want to do is I want to have max richness on copper and iron. Wow, 600%, maybe not 600%, maybe like 400%. No Bob's mod for me, so sad. Well, I played some Bob's mods. That was when I got kind of overwhelmed. The last time I played modded and got into some of the Bob's mods, like greenhouses with trees and that I got kind of overwhelmed with it. Click preview. Okay. And I don't want to get overwhelmed and stop playing. And that's what I'm worried will happen. How do you change biome? Because people are saying desert is the one where the the pollution spreads more. How do you change to be desert? To not be desert? Pollution factor. Change seed. It's definitely overwhelming, yeah. What's didn't Sim say there's like a train world or something? How do I change seed? Is it the type here? Resources? Larger richness so you don't have to expand far. I am not seeing how to not be in desert. I see normal and island. Terrain type. Advanced. Okay. Is it like if I'm seeing green, am I not in desert now? If it's green, does the pollution not spread as far? Is that kind of how that works? Let me change resources though. I want let's see. I'm gonna do 400 on those. 300 in stone. I don't care about coal as much. Uranium is not as important. Crude oil, 400 there. Okay. Top right corner. This one. Can update that. Okay. If I did that, and if I wanted the aliens not to spread as fast, is there a way to do that? Evolution time factor. Controls how fast evolution increases over time. Controls how fast evolution increases due to destroying enemy spawners. Controls how fast evolution increases due to producing pollution. Change technology queue to always on advanced. Technology queue. What is technology queue? Always that. So you said so is this one. Controls how fast evolution increases due to destroying enemy spawners. Okay, I want that to be slower, I think. So if I went down to like 100, that would be half over time or pollution. I think I want to turn this one down a bit too. I go down to like 5 here. Because I still want there to be aliens. I just don't want them to evolve quite as quickly as they did last time. I do want frequency to be... I want size to be bigger patches. Copper ore, stone, and uranium. But if they're a little less frequent, so I need to use trains possibly to get them. Something like that. And let me do a new seed here. Okay, I don't want to be in desert. I'm hoping the pollution will be less. I want something that's got a little less water. Where's water? Less water coverage here. Here we go. Somewhere I have a lot of space to expand. That's kind of what I'm looking for. We got iron, copper. Okay, the iron and copper's pretty far away from each other, but we have a nice starting group of resources. We got some oil here, some extra copper. So something like this might work. How does this one work? Oh, okay. So it'll refresh the... Wait. Is that the same resource patch? Okay. Okay. Something like this might work, and I got a lot of room. Maybe I want to try a vertical bus this time. I've always done a horizontal bus. Maybe I try a vertical bus where I start it here where we have water and we work our way upwards. Maybe I try something like that. Yeah. Change expansion settings. Oh, enemy expansion. Okay. So minimum cooldown. The minimum time between expansions being sent out. So I would want to increase that probably to like maybe 10 minutes. Maximum time between enemy expansions being sent out. So 60 minutes. I guess I'll do both of those. You're away for work meeting and came back to see a new map and missed the finale of the old one. Well, I'll be honest, it wasn't a huge finale. It's more like I kind of ran out of stuff to do and I wanted to design a new bus system. So, okay. I'm going to do a little bit smaller enemy bases too. So we're going to do this just a little less, less alien stuff, a little more resources, but hopefully I won't chicken out and have, you know, have achievements turned off this time. Alrighty, so here we go. We're gonna go with this one. We got copper, iron, coal, stone. We have some big resource patches. They're further out, so I have to use trains more. And with this being in not the desert, hopefully the pollution won't be as fast, and we'll have more time between alien attacks. So here we go. New Factorio seed. See if we can build a better bus. Try to build a better bus. And one way I'd like to do that is to have my green circuits have a different source of iron and copper. Okay. So I think we get some iron and stuff from here, right? Isn't there some iron in here? Yeah, take the iron. All right, where... Free iron is nice. Any other free iron? Okay, so the first thing we need to do, we need to get some coal for power going. I don't know if there's a way to like... I know that people have said there's like speed running this game. I don't know exactly how you would do that. Let's see here. We want to get 2 miners, which means not electric miner, just burner miners. So it's just some iron here. Do we have a chest? cut some wood to get some stuff here. Hey, Moonho, yeah. Decided to start a new one. Change settings that allow you to place ghosts. It's a super useful feature. Okay, where are the settings for placing ghosts? Interface? Pick ghost item if no items are available. Yeah, that does seem very helpful, actually. Okay, so let me just get a chest real quick. There'll be coal to grab while I get some iron, because I want to make 2 miners, so they're supplying themselves to get started here. With or without biters? Oh, aliens are still turned on. I just lowered their aggressiveness or whatever. Now click Q on a miner. Ah, nice. Okay. Cool. Now, I don't know how that works when I don't have robots to build it for me, is the thing. Could try a lazy bastard run. What is the lazy bastard thing again? Okay, why am I not able to make this? Iron gear wheel. Oh, because I have to do this. Gonna need some stone too. 111 max handcrafts. Okay, I'm probably not gonna go for that. I'll be honest. Maybe I'll try. I don't know that I'm gonna like purposefully try to do that though. Or if I fail it, I don't know. That'll be, God, that'll be hard because like that means even like your even like your things that you make to wear yourself, the things you make to wear yourself, you know, you'd have to get auto-crafted. And I just don't know if I want to if I want to do that. That just sounds, I just don't know if I want to make that happen. If I want to stress out about something like that, it's not really that big of a deal. All right, so I need another stone furnace to start getting iron going. 100 items is a boring achievement. Yeah, I'm not really, you know, an achievement gamer, you know? I'm not an achievement gamer. There. Alright, there we go. So now we'll get some iron cooking automatically. Alright, so the next thing we want to get up is probably we want to get electricity up as quickly as possible, I'm thinking. Get some power going. Do electric mining drills. Pretty sure the earlier we get the power up, probably the better. Well, actually, I probably need to get some copper going before I do that. So I should get this same thing here. So, grab this. This. Did I take the coal out of there? I didn't want to take the coal out of there. Yeah. Alright, so where's my copper? My copper's way the hell over here. And I'm thinking we'll probably build our bus system like here and up. Is kind of what I'm going to think about doing. Wait, what am I doing? I need one burner mining drill, and I need one stone furnace to do this, so I need to get stone. Wish I should get a miner on the stone as well. Okay, so that'll get a stone. Okay, keep those guys going. Okay. Alright, so we want to just get our basic resources at least started so we can start building things. Hand building things because I don't care about the lazy bastard achievement. Yeah, there we go. Even though I am a lazy bastard, I don't care about that achievement. Okay. Ooh, this copper is way the hell over here, man. Way the hell over here. Way the hell. I still have all my blueprints. Nice, nice, cool. Oh, okay, I got that. There. Directly into there. And there we go. All right, so we got copper, iron, stone going. So we're going to need some copper before we can get steam engines going, which we're going to need pipes. That's just iron, so lots of iron. So I should get more iron going here earlier. Get as much iron mining quickly as we can. Let's do this. Be better about putting stuff on my bars close to each other where they're useful as well. What's the lazy bastard achievement? It's apparently 111. You don't go more than 111 max handcrafts. I don't know how long that lasts or how many times you have to do it. For that, I honestly don't know. I've never done it because I've never really worried about it. I'm gonna get 2 more because I need coal a little bit faster. This. There we go. Those guys will all feed each other. And go grab coal quicker there. Okay, so power, boilers. All right, so pipes and stone. How much stone do we got? It's not super fast. I could use another one of these guys. Speed this up. There, okay. And offshore pump, does that require... it does take electronic circuits, so I will need some copper, so let's go grab coal and go grab whatever copper we got so far. So we can get power going early here. I do not have a lot of copper to start with, though. I think we saw a lot of copper. Well, we're just gonna have to get trains going much earlier in this run, basically. So we're just gonna have to get trains going earlier here. All right, so where is the shore pump? Iron, okay. Isn't there like a train world map type or something like that? I feel like that's one thing that people say, you should play Train World, and I've never really looked at the settings on that. All right, offshore pump. Man, I have no idea how you do this achievement y'all are talking about. That sounds crazy. Okay, so I'm going to make sure it doesn't cross any of our resource collections, so we're going to go right here. There. I'm going to need some pipes. And we're going to need... Start with a single boiler and 2 steam engines. At the very basics. And then we will need some... I mean, I'm probably getting close to already failing that achievement. I can't even imagine. That's crazy. Rail World. That's what it is. Rail World, yeah. belts on here. I probably already failed it, to be honest. You need to do very specific build orders. Yeah, I just don't even care. It's way more trouble than I feel like it's worth. Spreads out resources, but very dense, and biters do not expand organically. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, so let's do pipes. Here and here. Railworld just puts other resources further away, encouraging trains. Gotcha. All right, so it's gonna be this. Have room for belts to go through. And there's that ghost thing now. It's a ghost. Okay, and so it would be like this. And this. And we're going to need some power poles. Put that here. That's going to be for coal. And we're going to need a belt bringing coal from over here. But for now, we can manually put some in. Power pole. And we have power. First thing I'll probably want to do is start with electric miner for the coal, which is going to take more iron. New map, what's the plan? I want to get a better, I want to put together a more cohesive bus system. I want to plan my bus out a little bit better and have it be cleaner. I don't know. Just better. I want to have a better bus. I want to build a better bus. Build a better bus. And I'm going to need a lot more belts here. Build a better bus system is what I want to do. I have a better plan for it this time, or hopefully I'll have a better plan for it this time. All right, shift click all those. Use flame defense. We could maybe try flamethrower defenses more this time, possibly. But yeah, basically I want to plan better and have a better build here. All right, so there is power. We now have access to power. Next we want to get got plenty of coal here. Let me get extra coal and go put it in my copper and go grab some copper. What is this planning you speak of? Nobody plans? Noobs plan. Only that's for noobs. I'm gonna not deconstruct my spaceship this time. It's a monument to a once great, proud civilization that has since fallen into disrepair. I got 9 whole copper. Great. Or 9 whole coal. Alright. Okay, so which, if we want to get into trains early, that means we're gonna need to get into steel early, so you always plan your bases. Your plan is always spaghetti all the way to insanity. Works really well. I know the feel of that planning. All right, so we should get some iron smelting set up early here. We don't have the good smelters yet. We don't have splitters. Automation's the first thing we want to get going. So 10 red science packs. 510. We need to make a lab to put them in. There. Okay. As long as you achieve your goals, it's good. Yeah, you know, spaghetti is just, you can't avoid it sometime. Spaghetti is just the thing you do. Alright. I should also build... No, I don't have a better thing. I should build armor, though. Hopefully we won't run into bugs too soon, but it doesn't hurt to be prepared. Wow, our pollution already seems to be spread out far. I guess maybe because we have the stuff going on up there. Used to build bus bases, but buses come with their own problems, so no more buses for you. Well, since I'm such a bad planner, I feel like one of the best things about buses is they force you to plan out your base better, and that's what I like about it. It forces me to plan out my base better. So I'm going to try to build a better bus and plan out the way that it's set up better from the start, hopefully. All right. There we go. So that'll get automation going. Did we build... Oh, we just put on our armor. Okay. I think buses really help when you don't know what a rocket launching factory looks like. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go put more coal in the copper things over here. First thing I want to do, I want to get some... I want to get transport belts automated. It's probably one of the first things I want to get going here. Just because, you know, you need tons of those. There. When you know what you need and at what quantities, a bus becomes weirdly limiting. I could see that. You have probably played a lot more Factorio than I have and a lot more experienced and better at creating builds, so I could 100% see that. All right, so automation will let us get those things automated. So we got decent amount of iron started here. So we're going to want to get a smelting facility started. Probably we can just do our smelting right in here to start. You have just under 2,000 hours. I think I'm only at a couple hundred myself. Maybe not even 200 hours yet. So probably at least 10 times as much as I have. So you definitely got me beat, that's for sure. Okay. So next thing I like to get is splitters. Logistics. This one's the next one. So 20 of those guys. Let's get... What do belts take? Iron and gear wheels. Let's get 2 of those started. And then I'm going to get something. What was I going to do next? Ah, yes, 20 of these. 5, 10, 15, 20. Most of your time was with mods, so it kind of does not count, maybe. I mean, that's kind of how FTL is, I guess. But I would count mods as... Yeah, I would count them as counting. Okay, let's see here. How do I want to do this? I would need... some inserters here. Actually, clear these out. I'm going to want inserters right here. So I'm going to do pipe here and underground pipe. There. Maybe try 5 or 6 wide bus belts. Well, what I'm thinking is copper and iron we've been having 4. Green circuits we had 4. But I didn't plan out the green circuits well. I think one of the major changes I want to do is I want to have green, red, and blue circuit production be separate from the bus. I don't want to feed copper and iron that's on my bus to the green and red and blue circuits because those take so much iron and copper. I feel like having a separate source for those is a better way to do that. So that's one of the main things I want to do differently this time. Okay, so 3. Alright, so my plan here is to bring these to a couple of these guys. Nope. It's there. So that's going to be iron on the belt. Again, a very basic start here. Let me get, this would be, get these on the bar here. This, there, there. Get the rest of these things going here. Okay. This is going to make gear wheels that will go into here. And you will make my belts. Just have a very basic belt building situation here to have some belts, because we just need to have lots of belts early. Put the chest on here. Okay, and then there. There and there. Okay, so there we go. We got some early belts, because we know we're going to need a bunch of those. The next thing we want to do would be actually get real smelting online for iron. Probably going to get research up as quickly as possible. Okay, so red things only need what? They do need copper and iron. Okay. Whoops. Okay. We'll have you stop at about 2 stacks of that right now. Okay, let's go get some more copper over here. If we get a bunch of belts, that'll help us get copper flowing from really far away, which is kind of our first issue, is just how far away copper is. And it wouldn't hurt to do an extra thing here. Oh, I didn't mean to do this. Nope, I want the coal-powered one for now, since I don't have power over here. There. There. Am I gonna go nuclear this one? Yeah, I'm thinking I might do more nuclear stuff this time too. I think that'd be a worthwhile thing to invest in. I wouldn't mind using some solar power, and we have a lot of room, but it would probably not be a bad idea to invest more in solar power. I mean, nuclear power this time. Now that I'm more familiar with how it works and all that. Okay. So the next thing we're going to want to get going is our labs. You built several lines of solar machine generators and used a total of 0. Okay. All right, so if I have just a start of copper that I bring down here, that'll let me get kind of a rudimentary science thing going here. Good target would be aim for X SPM property balanced. Okay, not sure what that means. Turrets, walls. Let's go military, because I want the SMG. I think what you're saying is I should aim for a certain number of okay, science per minute properly balanced. I got you. Crap, I don't have power here. I got you. That's a good idea. I kind of winged it last time, so that'd be a good thing to start from the beginning is plan how many science per minute we want to do. So the question is, this copper, do I want to plan on this copper going directly to my bus? Research, we would pull copper and iron, I think, directly from our bus. You'll be putting gears on the bus again. I'll silently judge you again for choosing this. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. I think I'm going to do an initial build of research that's not going to be final. This is going to be just an initial build that I want to use for just getting my early research done and not actually get my bus started yet. Because we need, for red science packs, just to get the basic stuff done, iron gear wheels, copper plates. So I need 2 assembly machines. Oh, all of my iron is being used up currently. By these guys. How many belts do I have? 91, yeah. No gears on bus is a good thing, you think? Gears on the bus make it go round and round. So I guess if you're not putting gears on the bus, you are... you are making gears every time you need them, basically. Come on. Just need one more of these and I can turn this back on. There we go. Let me do okay, we need to stop this for a bit. Actually, I do need this iron. Or, you know what? Let me just do a separate iron thing. Let's do that. We'll do a separate thing here just to get some iron for what we're doing here. This will be for our science packs. So iron and copper. All these belts I'll get rid of eventually because I'm just wanting to get our science going here. Only problem with gears on the bus is you would need like 8 blue belts to satisfy all the needs is all. Yeah, and we did kind of run into that issue, so I can definitely understand where you all are coming from. I can definitely see that. I don't want to do this. So this is going to be... Wait, do we need copper cable? No, I actually just need the plates, so we just need you to be this. And then this is going to be the iron gear wheels. Need to go up one more space. Those guys. So I could definitely understand that. Maybe I will not do that this time. What am I doing? This needs to be science packs. And then they'll go into the lab. What am I even doing with my life? Okay. There we go. That's what we need. And then we're just going to go directly into the science lab here. All right, very rudimentary thing to get science going. It's automated. Okay. So the next thing I would want to do is I would actually want to get some decently extensive mining going on to start our bus, basically, with iron and copper, which we're going to need lots of belts, so we do that, but we're also going to need iron for the bus system, so I'm going to take one of you guys. And just do this to grab some... Get some basic iron going here. Patches look tiny. Do you mean to have such normal looking patches? They're very rich. I made the... I made them spread out, but pretty rich. So I put them at 400% richness and a little bit bigger, like 200% richness. So they're a little small. I don't think they're that tiny. These are bigger than my previous run, giggity. The patches are tiny because they are cold. Yeah, that's what it is. They're cold. Yeah, don't judge, okay? God. You were, you know, cold in the swimming pool. I was in the pool! That's right. Right, George Costanza. He knows. I want to get one of you, so I can have these on my bar here. Just got out of the pool. Alright, so there. And there. Okay. So. What I want to get is some electric mining drills. I'm going to probably need more electricity. Let's get that set up before we do anything else here, just to make sure we have enough. So a boiler and then 2 more steam engines. Needs more iron. A lot more iron, apparently. Wait, is that what I'm missing? Okay. Next thing we probably need are steel's probably the next thing. So let's just go through the list here. It'll be faster. Go through the list like that. Okay, what am I missing? I'm really missing that much iron? You know that this planet is called Novus. I did not know this. Oh man, I just punned too. No, I didn't know. I didn't know, and I'm sad because I just you got me to pun. You got me to pun. Okay. We won't be able to get to electric mining drills until... Where's that? That's is that with green science? Yeah, that's with green science. Now I know. I'm not going to remember that. I am definitely not going to remember that, sadly. All right, so I want to get more of this. I am sadly not going to remember the name of this planet. Okay, there we go. 1, 2. Now we can get these guys. And I'll need some more pipes. And I think we wanted 1 space in between. Okay, there. That guy there. And there we go. We have doubled our power. And we might as well do this for now. Okay. So, getting some more serious mining set up. Actually, it's not going to be electric furnaces. It's going to be the stone furnaces. Or, well, what is the stone furnaces into? I forget what the next ones are. Are they electric? I forget. They're still use coal, though. So we're going to need to get... We basically need to make a bunch of miners is what we need to do. Which means we need a crap ton of iron. So... We'll keep that going with the belts, because actually, yeah. I think we'll let this get to a certain number. Yeah, we got that, okay. Okay. Because I need more iron. We are just not making enough iron. Okay. Let's get all those guys put together. How much copper do we have? We're good on copper. I don't need currently all of this stone. 100 on me here. Okay. Do I want to go ahead and start with my mining setup? Probably I do, honestly. So this we probably... Where did I say I want to do my smelting? We know it's going to be a huge setup, so I could probably do my smelting over in this area if my bus is going to start over here. So if we have the smelting go in there and then out that way, I think that's the way I'd want to do it. So probably start with something like this. And I don't have robots, so I have to build it myself. Damn it, robots, where are you at? Oh, and I don't have the other electric poles either, so... do that myself, too. Well, at least we do have one set of underground belts. Okay. And there's no way we're going to have any of our smelting builds to start that are really good, so... let's make 10 of those guys to start. Guinea Viniti. Guinea Vinit. All right. And what's up to you with you, Cthulhu? Good to see you, my friend. How do I want to do this? I said I didn't want to get rid of my spaceship, and now I'm planning on building right over it. Let's have it be up here, and then we'll expand upwards. So we'll do something like this. Something like that. And we'll need iron and copper on the same line is what we're going to want. And actually, I probably should power my inserters too. I'm going to need a lot more of these guys. More inserters, please. Kumeshi. Yeah, sure. Totally. Totally. Yeah, so that'll be in. This will be out. Stone walls. All right, well, we were getting through this research quickly. You're doing fine. It's been that kind of year. Fine. It's been a fine kind of year. Yeah. Well, you know, at least you're not dead. That's, you know, you always got that to look at. To be positive. At least you're alive. All right, so we need to get coal set up for that. +1 for that. Let's go make sure we have copper. Coal for our copper. Coal for the copper. Coal for the coal gods. Okay. Alright, so we're going to need coal and iron ore on these two things. So I'm going to need more miners, which means more iron. So let me grab iron off of this belt. There. Probably don't need two... Well, we might need 2 mines worth of coal for this, so... I'll leave those guys going. Start with that. Splitter here. It's strange to go from a game where you are like completely building everything super fast and in high quantities to a new game where everything is, you know, you're just starting out in tech. It's always interesting to go from one extreme to the other. All right. Oops. Okay, so I'm going to want this to be... let's see. That. This will be on one side. Coal will be on the other. Still riding the feels wave from the end of the charity marathon I mentioned. You're profoundly touched and emotional. Oh, well, that's pretty awesome. Profoundly touched and emotional. Must have been a very successful thing then. A very successful, what you call it? Call it a charity marathon then. You're just going to ask, New World means you finished all you're aspiring to finish that last world? Yes, and I have plans for doing even better this next time, basically. We have a lot of pollution, so I might need to start thinking about defense soon here. Alright, so let's get that up. One of these guys. And then let's go grab some more of these guys down here. That. But yeah, I kind of felt like I had achieved all I had currently wanted to work towards. And I kind of have a plan for what I want to work towards this time. The plan being a more well planned out, better organized bus system is kind of what I'm hoping for. So, hoping to achieve, I guess. Okay, so there will be start of our iron for the bus. Some coal for this guy. There. Okay. Alrighty, so there is the start of our iron. So I do want to get my bus system started if I'm going to do a well planned out research thing, and I think I want to do that for the green circuits. So what I'm going to do is I am going to get, this is all going to go away because I'm going to be getting rid of this after I finish. How many more research things for 1, 2, 3? All these are green. No, so actually there are a number of red research things, so this will be here for a little while longer, so I don't have to get rid of it quite yet. But we can get this iron over to where our bus is going to start. So let's see how we want to lay this out. I was thinking we'd go vertically this time. So if I have iron on the right, then copper, and then the other things to the left as we expand, then to the right would be where we're building machines and things. So I think we'll need to get, you know, explosives, cliff explosives eventually, but that'll be the plan. Let me get a radar set up. I need to see if we got bugs coming anytime soon. Let's face it though, starting out is among the better parts of a game like this. Yeah, it starting out is a lot of fun. Starting a new world is definitely one of the fun things to do. Like starting a new Minecraft world, your possibilities are endless, you know? Okay. So let's see where I want this bus to start. Somewhere about here should be good. There, and then we are gonna do splitters, and I need more. Oh, I'm out of copper is what I'm at. Well, there's iron. But yeah, I need copper here. That cliff to the left of Copper Patch strangely reminds you of a sad face. A very scuffed, as people say, sad face. Ugh. Okay. Hopefully we have coal everywhere we need it currently. Anything blinking? Ah, we are missing some coal over here. Okay. Alrighty, so we got our splitters, so we could do a start of our guy here. So here is the start of our main bus system. Copper will be here. There. That is where copper will be. Okay. Do we have long-handed inserters already? I think we might already have those. Okay, so if this is going to be the start of our main bus system, the thing we're going to want to get set up, first of all, is kind of plan out how many research things we're going to want to do. Which is going to make for how many assembly machines are we going to make for red science. So X science packs per minute. Can anyone give me an idea of what I should be, you know, like planning for how I'd want to, how many should I aim for? If I started with 10 assembly machines of red science, is that what I did last time? Can't remember if I did more or less than that. I think I started with less than that, like 9 or something. I should actually have a splitter up here. I'm gonna want to get better copper mining pretty quickly as well. Soon, TM. Thinking maybe I start with 10 assemblers worth of copper. Red science packs. What's the timing on red versus green, I guess, is the question. Oh, I haven't unlocked green yet, so I don't even know. Control N. So I don't know how quickly the labs go through it. That's one thing that's a little confusing to me. I don't know how quickly labs go through their research. Okay. I haven't built a submachine gun yet. I better do that now. And I better get rid of my other gun. That is a piece of junk. Ya pistol, ya pizza pistol. Ya pizza. It shows in technology description. Where is tech in this? Oh, 15 seconds. Is that 15 seconds per one, I guess? Every research gets done in 15 seconds? Maybe? Maybe that's what that means? Is it different for each one? Oh, it's different for each research. I had no idea. Okay. Well, then what we want to do is just have them be built at the same speed, I guess, is what we want to do. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have 10 assembly machines worth of red circuits. And I'm going to leave more space here. So like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Start all my machines about this far away. Yes. So I have space for roboports. New game, EPB, yes. We started a new game because I kind of finished all I wanted to get done in the previous one. Okay, so these are all going to be red science. But, of course, we do need gear wheels for this. But that's okay. We have space right here for them. Now let's move up a bit. So that's where the gear wheels are going to be. Hold on a sec. Start it here, so I want them to actually be here. Cruel Angel, you gotta go. See you soon, and thanks for the stream. My pleasure, my friend. You have a great rest of your night.
Thanks for subscribing.
Half a year, 6 months, CPB. That's awesome. Thank you for continued randomness. Love it. How are you doing, by the way? How you doing? Yeah, shift right click, shift left click there. Okay, so that'll be the red circuits. I'm not sure how many gear wheels worth of things I need for those, but we'll be able to find that out. And 5 more of those guys. Okay. I guess one reason I would say I like having iron gear wheels on the bus is that it's a place where I can pick them up, if nothing else. Place to pick up gear wheels. But I guess if we get robots set up, and there's probably a better way to do that. All right, so if I do that, and if I did this as gear wheels, one gear wheel thing is creating enough. Wow, that's exactly the right ratio. 1 gear wheel to 10 red things. Okay. How lucky, I guess. Okay. Come grab these belts. Grab some iron. All right. I do see a little bit of alien action over there. Hot alien action over there. Okay, so that'll be for that. And then we need copper. So before I get this set up, I want to get copper on our bus system. So let me see how I want to do this. We're going to eventually convert this into, you know, much later, our really good... Well, this might not be where we do our really good smelting later on. But I am going to want a splitter. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just splitter, underground belt, then across. And we'll get copper and iron going here. So, do this. this. And I'll probably want to leave room for maybe a second row of those guys, so we'll go a little bit further up. Have the coal plus the copper come down. Splitter, how do you even think this work is doing for the 50th time? Well played, sir. Well played. Okay. So I'm going to need miners. And actually, yeah, we'll do the same thing as we're doing for the iron ones. There's steel, which we're going to want to get that going pretty early. All right, so you guys are out of coal, so I'm just going to go ahead and turn you off. Because we're about to replace that with something much better. Blueprint. Miner. Miner, I just met. Oh, yeah. Same thing. Okay, we're going to get rid of all this, actually. Go like that. Okay. I miss my... Wait, where did I made the miner? Did I make burner mining drills? No, I didn't make these guys. Is what I didn't do. Okay. Yeah, that should actually cover all of that. That, okay. And actually we're gonna change, this belt is gonna be not the copper, not the mama. This is gonna go to the, this is going to go to the smelting. I'm gonna take that belt out so this copper ore doesn't go any further there. People always give you strange looks when you tell them you're really attracted to miners. It's like, no, you're spelling it wrong. You don't understand. Yeah, you shouldn't probably tell them that. All right, there we go. So that'll be copper ore coming in. All right. Bring this across. Some more underground belts, and I need iron for that. It's nice when you just have stuff lying all over the place that you can grab to build your stuff that you need for the stuff. All right, so I want it to be here. This, okay. I should be seeing copper ore on this belt coming. There it is. Very nice. I'm going to need... How many of these did I do? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did 10 of those. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So if I were to do another belt, it'd be around there. So let's just go up a ways here and do it about right here, I think. All right, and then this is going to be, let's have the top be the output as well. That's fine. I need a lot of inserters. Just gonna need more copper. No, it's going to need more iron. Okay. There. There, and there. I should probably check my power as I go along here. I'll do another power thing after I get this all set up. You janked together a bleed miner? Oh, did you? Whatchamacallit? Whatever that game we're talking about. Path of Exile Bleed Miner, huh? Okay. Trapper, yes. Trapper's my preference, actually, so yeah. Cool. Very cool. You want to link it. Mines will just objectively be the same build, but better. Yeah, but mines are annoying. I don't like... I've tried to do the playstyle of mines, and I just don't like it as much. Yeah, the whole... You have to... I like right-clicking, and it places the traps. They step on them, they die. I don't like placing a mine, then having to click again to set them off. I've done an arc... arc miner, and I just did not like it as much. All right, so that copper's going. Let me get the upgrade here for power, which means lots of iron. Go 2 boilers, then we're gonna want 4 steam engines. 1, 2, 3, 4. You went down the wand route first. Bows are probably easier to build and will definitely level better, but you can't resist following through once you get a bad idea like this. Well, I'm glad I could inspire you with my bad idea of a build. All right, so we want to do that and then that. And that's all of my iron. God, so much iron for pipes. So much iron. So space and space. There. Pow poles. Go. All right, there we go. So that doubles our power. I assume if you're doing a trapper or a miner, the choice is to always go with saboteur. What is that called? Shadow saboteur route, I would assume. It's not good though, don't get me wrong. But it's super tanky and does about 1 million damage per trap, single target with bleed explosions to help. That sounds pretty awesome, actually. Doing tankier bosses will be hell. Well, honestly, with how I usually play PoE, I would guess I don't get to tankier bosses. Because of how I often stop before I would get to that point. But if I like the build enough, maybe I will actually get more into, you know, mapping and all that stuff. All right, let's see how I want to do this. So this needs copper and the iron gear wheel. So we need a copper. See? I am out of iron again. Do 5 of each of those guys. Okay. I'm probably going to need to take out that group of things soon. Let me get an extra couple radars too. Wouldn't be bad. Okay. So let's get this research going. Now, what other thing I need to do is figure out how I want to place my labs this time so I don't get them all wrapped around. I think what I want to do is if I have my labs just here vertically, kind of perpendicular with all this stuff, it's probably going to be the best way to do it. Leave space for expansion on these guys. Yeah, if I do my labs like starting right here, going vertically, I think that would work. All right, so And then we're going to have output be here because we're going to do greens on the other side. I'm going to want more of these guys. For jank like this, normal rules don't apply, so neither this nor a bow version you'd build as saboteur. Oh, okay. All right. That does make it a little clunkier because it's going to be slower, you know, trap placement and stuff, but I guess if the damage is high enough, it doesn't matter as much if it's slower, slower trap placement or something. Okay, so it'd be something like that. And then we need copper for this. So copper is going to need to be on one side, which is always interesting to do. I think the way I'm going to do this is this splitter here, go over one, up one. Should allow me to do that. Should be what I want it to do. There we go. And that'll be copper. Yep. Copper on one side, iron gear wheels on the other. And we will have crap tons of red research going. Okay, so now I just need power over here. Got a coal for these guys. We're about to replace this though, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of all this. Alright, how is that stuff not powered? I apparently missed a pole. I missed a pole. Bosses will be a lot of kiting and waiting for bleeds to do their things. You can only have 8 at a time with Crimson Dance. Okay. Okay. I actually kind of like kite playstyles often, so I am okay with this, I think. Hey, what's up, Nietzsche? How are you doing, my friend? All right, so there's red research packs. Okay, just has to spin up. Do I have faster? I need faster inserters for this. I do have fast inserters, so do 2 of those actually. This there. There we go. There we go. Now they're going like we need them to go. Maybe bow is saboteur when you think about it. Again, if it's ranger based, it'll just feel like it'd be better if you just take out the trap support. Okay. All right, so there we go. So that means I can now set up my labs. I need iron for. So let's start with 5 labs here. I'll let that one finish what it's doing. But we are going to have our labs be over here. That is a lot of red science. All right, so we'll start like this. And I'm going to need more belts. Especially with how good bleed bow feels with snipe. With snipe, eh? What is snipe? Snipe, one of those, what are they called? Oh, I forget the word. Notables. Is that what they're called? Notables? Okay, so I should be able to get rid of all this. I'm not all up on the lingo about the difference between notables and other passives and all that kind of stuff. All right, I'm going to start this here so we have room below for other belts if that's what we need to do. So this, okay. Okay, there we go. All right, now we got some research going. That's what I'm talking about. A skill granted by a unique helm, a Salem, which turns a bow skill into a channeled skill. Pretty sick for bleed scaling, not released for much else. Ignite would work too, you guess? Okay. Alright, let's get all these belts back since we're not using this anymore. That means this mining that this was attached to can go away. You can go away. Oh, we already took that away. Okay, good. I do need to increase my copper smelting, though. Actually, my copper mining is what I need to increase. Okay. It's introduced in Delirium. Okay. I think I remember that skill. That's one where you have to stand still to channel it, right? Which is, I guess, all channeling skills are like that. But I think I remember seeing that, and I don't really like that playstyle. I like to be mobile. I like a mobile playstyle, which is probably one reason why I like traps. Place your damage, run away. So, the otherwise known as the Sir Robin ran away strategy. That is one of my preferred play styles. I like that kind of, you know, mobile play style. Oh man, these guys weren't even mining. That's the issue. Okay, well now we'll have plenty of copper going. That. And now that that's going like that, I should probably do... that'll be probably fine. Let's do this just to make sure. That doesn't work, actually. Okay. There. And there. Hopefully that will more even it out or whatever. All channeling skills except Cyclone and arguably Charge Dash, and I guess anything with cast while channeling movement spell. The one channeling spell that I kind of used at one point was Winter Orb, because that had at least a little bit more mobility going on with it. With your ability, you know, to channel it and then move, but then you have to stop and channel again. And I just never been in love with that playstyle. All right, so we got copper, we got iron, we got a research going. Next thing I probably would want to do... Oh, I got these two radars I haven't set up. Let's set up one over here. Just for vision over there, and then one... Where's the furthest down we have? Just right down over here, I guess. Okay. Let's do a little bit of... Well, if I get... Is it the sooner I kill... bugs, the sooner they evolve and attack? Or is it the more pollution? I don't know if there's... this is going to be a new one. Let's call this one... Rand World 1. Winter Orb and Blade Vortex plays a lot like Traps Mines. In your mind, you alternate between stopping to lay down the damage advance, then you run like a madman. Yeah, but I don't know, for whatever reason, the standing there channeling doesn't feel as good to me as throwing a trap and running away. I don't know why. They both do the evolution thing. So evolution. Okay, that didn't work. I know I know that there's a way to do that, but I don't remember what it is. Okay. Let's see. So what have we unlocked? Have we unlocked the next miners yet? No. We probably need to get set up for what green research is going to be soon. Probably it's a good idea to start a mall already for the inserters. We kind of have... Yeah, I might want to just go ahead and start a mall. Oh, man, but that's electronic circuits for the splitters. It's a backslash, not an exclamation point. Oh, okay. Evolution. There we go. Times 74% pollution, 26%. Oh, so do all of that have... is a factor? So right now it's time more than anything else. I gotta say, pollution doesn't look that much reduced being in a green area rather than a desert area, but maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, what do I want to work on next? Do I have any oil on here? I don't have oil, so there's no chance of us getting oil like early to get nuclear stuff set up like super fast or anything like that. Green circuits. I probably want to get green circuits automated as quickly as possible. Iron plates, copper cables. So, and I said I wanted to do those separately from my bus. How could I possibly do that when this is what I'm smelting for my bus? We have iron and copper up here. What if I set up green circuit production here with iron and copper and then had a long belt bring in the green circuits? That might be a way to do it. Something like that. 3.5 million iron there. Wow, how's that 3.5 million? That's 1.3 million. It's crazy. Okay. All right, so I think I do want to do something like that. I think I want to set up green... Oh, there's my crude oil. Nice. I think I want to get green circuit production started up here and then bring it over to the bus, I think is what I want to do. Get something started with that. So I need a bunch of miners. So probably like 12 of these. All right, so what do I do? 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, something like that. Okay. And then we will, of course, need assembly machines. Definitely need more than that, I think. I want to do 2 sets of these guys. It's 5 each, so I'm going to need 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to need more inserters. No way I'm ever doing this lazy bastard challenge. There's no way. No way I'll ever be able to do that. Okay. Alright, we got a lot of stuff getting built. Okay. Scoopy boop. Alright. Logistics science bags. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, we're definitely going to need more patches. I mean, I have rich patches, but I thought I made them bigger patches too, but apparently not bigger enough. All right. If I start with one patch here. So that will be smelting. That's the other thing I didn't set up, was smelting. And smelting, and this here, so we need to get some smelting set up as well, which I need stone for. Holy crap. I can't even imagine how you would do that lazy bastard challenge. That is just crazy to me. Maybe one day I'll actually want to do that. One day, but 'tis not this day. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to need are these guys, 510. All right, I guess the question is going to be how much smelting are we going to need to supply these green circuits? We'll start with what we have and we'll see if it's going to be enough. Can you control N with miners? Huh, you can. Cool. All right, very nice. This guy here. Power. Okay. There for now. And so we're going to need some smelting. I think we're going to go just directly to a smelter here, not do anything crazy. I have no... Do I have any coal up here? No, and I don't have any smelting, whatchamacallit, electronic smelters yet, so I need to get a line of coal over here. Anyway, qualification for tanky on your wand version, 6k plus life. That's not bad. 77% all resist, 78% block spell block, as well as built-in blind maim and chill. Sounds pretty good to me. Of course, again, I am not an expert on, you know, what exactly are late game tanky builds. So, let me get whatever belts we have available currently over here. Any coal on me? We'll grab some coal so I can fill those all up, since this is basically a mini mall for us right here. Mini mall for belt producing. How you go about lazy bastard? Very slowly, and I would probably be too impatient for that, honestly. Probably too impatient. Actually, you know what? Let me not do this yet. Probably going to use this area, so let me go up along with this belt for now. With lots of salt and maybe even with biters off. Ah, okay. Well, I didn't want to quite do a peaceful run yet, because that feels like, you know, noob way of playing. Although it's not really, I guess, but it just feels like playing on peaceful kind of feels like playing on easy mode or something. I'm not quite to the point where I feel like I need to do that. Lazy bastard would be get salty fast, probably, yeah. That's what the kind of gear you expect once you hit red maps. So most currently spent on weapon and 6-link. The rest decent but not great rares, and 1 chaos uniques. No catalyst or anoint because it'd probably be constitution in the end. Okay, cool. Well, I like the low cost description that it sounds like you planned for, because as you know, I usually don't get into the really super expensive stuff, since I often barely even get into yellow maps, I think, before I'm like, okay, I'm done with this build kind of thing. So, but I am interested to try that out for sure. You personally play with pollution disabled, but with biters enabled because you like to go mega base. Interesting. So that means they don't evolve based on evolution, but they still evolve based on time and whatever the other one is, you destroying bases, I guess. It's pretty cool. All right, so we need to do smelting here. So if I did like 6 smelters a piece, how would we do this? Probably sideways. And then green circuits over here. 6. And then, so we'll do copper on the bottom. So that'll be that one. So these guys will be the copper. Copper smelting. This will go to the iron. Up here, which will be, you're going to be outputting copper to there. So we're going to want, just to give myself a little bit of space, iron smelting like up here. So that'll be the output for the iron schmelters. You won't want to low level this. You don't even know where to start, but it probably has to be melee or ST for a while. Even getting the int to equip wands will be a pain. Well, you know, with wand builds, I like playing. I like arc. It's like one of my few kind of magic type builds I like. Could I start this as arc, level it as arc until whatever level you think you'd be able to change over? Maybe we arc traps or something. As you said, it's not worth it. Okay. You made a build, but it's not worth playing. Great, I'm glad to hear it. I need a lot more inserters. This is Gladiator, so caster will have no scaling anywhere, even near on tree. Okay. Gosh, so it makes it sound like what you're telling me is that you made a build that's not very good that I shouldn't play. It's what it's... So what you're telling me is... That's what it's sounding like anyway. Exactly. Okay. Okay. All right. So this is all to be for green circuits. All to be for. You spend a lot of time making a build that I shouldn't play. Good to know. A worthwhile use of time well spent. Somehow that one didn't get powered. It works poorly, but still. Well, I've played many poorly built, non-working builds, so. What's Cthulhu talking about? Path of Exile. We talk about Path of Exile occasionally. Okay, so there's copper, there's iron. All right, and so the green circuits. This is the build we're looking at. Do I? Yes, I can do this. What I was thinking of doing was 2 of these. 2 of these, and the output will go towards our bus. Let's see here. So if we want it to be expandable, probably we would want it to go up or sideways. We're not going to be able to go sideways for a while because we don't have lift explosives. So for right now, what I'd like to do, although with the smelting, I might need to think about how I would want to change that. So maybe I go up starting about here. Start at about around here. Like that. Something like that. So I'm going to need a lot of stuff here. Long-handed inserters and stuff. Thank you for the single bit. You got to go prepare for work. All right. Appreciate the penny. Have a great rest of your day, night, whatever. I hope you have a good one, EPP. Rand has this weird fetish for combining mechanics that have no support in the RPG Path of Exile, so you try to make a build that fulfills one of his depraved fantasies. Depraved fantasies. You make it sound so dirty. Not dirty, I don't think. Crap, that was wrong. Of course, you make a build, say it's terrible, tell me not to do it. But there it is, but it works. I still kind of want to do it, honestly. All right, we do the green stuff. This is the last only red upgrade here. What don't I make sound dirty? That's a valid question. Very, very valid question. Okay. Okay, that should be enough red, guys. Let's do that, and we'll put pipes instead. Whoops. Over here and over here. Clear that. Okay. So the inputs are going to be iron plates, and this just needs the copper in the back. Okay. Still not quite enough. 5 more of those guys. Bow version will definitely level better and be easier to build, but won't be nearly as mechanically fascinating. And you know, that's what I care about. Fascinating mechanics. I have a feeling this is not going to be enough copper. Smelting for this. There. And then iron. Mechanically fascinating. You should post this on PoE forums for unique builds that you should never do. All right, so there's everything we need, but I'm gonna need belts to carry it places. So let me get this plugged in so it starts. Check our power. And then if I move this down one space, I can cover all that. So that would be this guy right there. All right, so now I just need a crap ton of belts to bring this back over to our thing. So let's go grab our belts that are being made. You are the one who wants bleed traps rather than poison ones. It's true, I do. Poison traps works great and are straightforward to build. Really, what's the poison trap way of building? How does that work? I don't like poison as much as bleed, but I'm curious. The only difference is the enemies have green particle effects instead of red ones. Oh, is poison using spells? Okay. Well, that's the reason I don't... Oh god, I don't have enough coal, do I? I better increase my coal mining here before we go any further here. You know what? Actually, we should just do, for the coal, I should do the same build we've been doing. So I need 6 miners. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do it that way. Blade fall, blade fast, heck, blade blast, heck, ethereal knives work. I've actually done an ethereal knives blood trap build before. It was decent. But you're right, trying to make what you're describing work doesn't work very well. It's not really very good. And I don't understand why. Why why they don't want bleed and traps to work. I don't know. Or maybe they just never thought anybody would care that much to try to make it. And I am fucking the trend. I don't know. Okay, so we want to do that. Because I'm a glutton for punishment, I don't know. There. 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 And power. There we go. That should help our coal producing. I missed a belt. There. You mean blood as in blood magic? Ethereal knives can't inflict bleeding, so you're curious about that one. Oh. Well, maybe I did a crit ethereal knives and it wasn't bleed. I did a ethereal knives trap build once, but maybe it wasn't a bleed build. I might be remembering incorrectly. Like I said, I have tried to do so many different builds that I probably did a spell one that time, and it was ethereal knives spell build or something like that. I forgot to do that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there's that. All right, so we got green circuits. We're gonna bring this to our main bus system, but we're purposefully keeping this separate from our copper and iron on the bus system. So bringing it around is going to be interesting. I guess I just bring it all the way down and over right next to the copper. That's probably the best way to do this. I have not anywhere near the number of belts I need to do this. Let's build some belts as we can right now. Whoops, nope, don't do that. Yeah. Yeah, and the copper, yeah, so I'll have this go, this can go in between here with underground belts. Yeah, I have some underground belts, that's fine. There's one little piece of iron here. All 61 of it. That's gonna bug me. I'm gonna mine that out with a burner drill just because it's gonna bug me. That one little bit of iron would really bug me. Where's my iron ore? I'm gonna have it go onto there. I don't know why that would bug me, but it would bug me. Nope. Nope. Get off the belt. Should be able to go onto there, and that's just iron, so that should be fine. Coal. Grab some coal here. I'm pretty sure a poison trap with an arbitrary elemental damage type would be easier to pull off than bleed. Well, I guess probably because of spells, right? I assume that's because traps are just easier to make work with them being a spell type rather than a physical attack type. Okay, so the green circuits are here. There to there. There. Let's make some more of those. Okay. Wouldn't hand mining it be faster? 61 of it? I don't think it'd be faster than... Yes, it probably would, but I'd have to sit there and do it. This will be This is automating it is the better way to do it, so I don't have to do it myself. Because I'm a lazy bastard. Oh wait, I'm not doing that thing, but yes. To be a lazy bastard, I need to do it that way. Okay, there we go. All right, so 2 spaces, 1, 2. Means we want to do this here. All right. We will have gotten green circuits, copper and iron set up pretty darn quick for this new world already. All right, it's time for my final break here. That's pretty good. We've gotten this much faster than my previous one. So let me do a quick save. Rand World 2. I hope I don't get attacked while I'm AFK. I do see a couple red things here. So I can't... So the next thing we're going to do is going to be... Going to need green circuit things. So I'm going to kind of let this run. Stand up, stretch, use the restroom, take my final break of the day. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the Factorio and the new world and random talking about Path of Exile. Quick 6-second worth of ads. When we come back, we will continue this. Y'all rock. See you in a bit, my friends.